Now it's time to recognize another wonderful tradition we have here at the Arnold Classic. It's time to honor our Arnold Classic Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Please turn your attention towards the video screens to watch this very special presentation.
This year's Lifetime Achievement winner is the First Lady of Fitness, Betty Weider, pioneer for women's health, fitness, and nutrition, publisher, writer, and cover girl. Born in Pasadena, California, young Betty Brosmer got her first weight kit at 12 years old. As she grew up, Betty, the skinny kid, blossomed. On a trip to New York, her incredible beauty quickly brought her attention and got her into modeling. Her captivating smile and stunning looks on a national full-page ad for Emerson TV that was featured in a giant ad in Times Square rapidly propelled her to international cover girl status. During Betty's career, she was famous for her perfect hourglass figure. She has graced over 300 covers and has appeared on billboards across the country. She was Miss Television and also one of the original models for the Barbie doll. A sought-after model in the new fitness publications, she modeled for fitness magazine publisher Joe Weider for 2 years before they met. Betty and Joe were married in the Little Chapel of the West in Las Vegas for $25 by a judge who was also Joe's best man. The cost of the ceremony included 2 photos of the happy couple. That $25 wedding lasted 53 years until Joe's passing in 2013. The first major fashion model to use weight training, her ideas for women's fitness were ahead of her time. It was unheard of in the 1950s to train with any weights or resistance, as most women were afraid it would make them muscle-bound. She was convinced that light resistance training is what made her figure more shapely. Betty had dreamed for years of a health and fitness publication geared solely to women. Frustrated by the seemingly magical and outlandish weight loss schemes, she wanted to help women create an integrated lifestyle of health, fitness, and nutrition based on honest and reliable information. Joe helped make Betty's dream come true when they published Shape magazine in 1981 with an exciting format featuring a contemporary lifestyle of nutrition, fitness, and exercise. The trailblazing publication is the best-selling magazine on women's health, fitness, and nutrition throughout the world. With her new platform as a voice of women's health and fitness, she wrote and conceived many of the ideas that are the foundation of the Weider health and fitness lifestyle. Through the years, Betty has been an inspiration for many celebrities and others. Internationally acclaimed through her books and articles in the world's most popular fitness publications, she has changed women's perceptions of their bodies forever. Her 2 magazine columns, Body by Betty and Health by Betty, appeared in the leading health and fitness magazines around the world in over 35 languages with a readership of several million monthly. Her commitment to improving the lives of others extended beyond the world of fitness and nutrition. Betty Weider has had an enduring commitment to philanthropic ventures, giving support to a myriad of charitable organizations and causes. She gave many gems to boys and girls youth clubs and after-school programs, as well as to various fire departments and police stations throughout the world, including the donation of a gem to the Los Angeles Police Department's famed Parker Center. In 2011, Betty and Joe established the Joe and Betty Weider Museum of Physical Culture at the University of Texas, which houses the largest collection of historical fitness memorabilia and documents in the world. At the famed Cleveland Clinic, Betty worked with Dr. Toby Cosgrove and his team and donated the Betty and Joe Weider Gymnasium at the Cardiac Rehabilitation Center, which has been a great assistance to the recovery of patients. Recently, along with her lifetime friend Arnold Schwarzenegger, donated 40 acres of land in Malibu, California to complete the 67-mile Backbone Trail to the National Park Service on its 100th birthday. In 2012, Betty received the Life Achievement Award from Muscle Beach and was inducted in the Muscle Beach Hall of Fame, and in 2014 was inducted into the International Sports Hall of Fame. Betty Weider's commitment to a healthy and fit lifestyle has never wavered. By her example and by her teaching, she has served to educate and inspire generations of women around the world to improve their lives. As a publisher and writer, she has reshaped the landscape of women's fitness and nutrition worldwide. As a model and cover girl, she was groundbreaking. A philanthropist who has eagerly shared the rewards of her hard work and good fortune with so many. We congratulate the First Lady of Fitness, Betty Weider.
Congratulations to Betty Weider for the Lifetime Achievement Award, and presenting the award, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Betty, I just want to say it is such a great honor to present you with the 18th Special Class Ball. I mean, this is like for the Lifetime Achievement, and I think if we talk about Lifetime Achievement, you really have given everything your entire lifetime. I remember when I came over here to 1968, from that moment on, I always heard you fight for women to get into weight training. And I remember that Joe Weider was not really that into it at that time. But that's what you need a wife for, right? To keep nagging and nagging and nagging. And you did it. You eventually convinced him, and Joe saw the light of day, and he said, yes, I think it's a great idea. And you convinced him to go and publish more articles about women training with weights and women getting into fitness. And then eventually you even convinced him to start a magazine specifically for women fitness, which was called the Shape Magazine. So this is extraordinary work that she has done. She has fought her whole life, and that's why we have now the equality, that women can be on stage, as you saw today, with this wonderful physiques, muscular physiques, working out with weights and being respected just like guys are. So thank you very much, Betty, for the great, great work that you've done, and also for feeding me when I came to America first, for posing with me and giving me such a great time. Thank you very much, Betty. Thank you. We love you.
Wow, this is so amazing. I want to thank Arnold, of course, for following in Joe's footsteps and making Joe's dream come true, which he certainly has done with these shows. And also Jim and his son Bob for continually keeping the show Arnold Classic in Columbus. I think that's fantastic. Arnold has always been there for Joe, even when he was ill and in the hospital for the last 40 days. Arnold was going around the world, meeting world leaders, trying to work on our environmental issues. That's after he was a two-time elected California governor. And he still had time to come by the hospital and see Joe. He was there 40 days. And when Joe passed, the first person to call me and said, how can I help? What can I do? And I was like devastated, just falling apart. And he said, don't worry, I will take care of everything. I will do his funeral. That's for Arnold. He took care of his funeral, his memorial a week later was the private funeral, and he was always there for me in anyone's time of need. And he always remembered where his roots were in bodybuilding. Even today, he has his friends in the audience that he's known forever, Franco, Albert Busick, and he's a real good soul. And thank you so much, and I'm so proud of this. And I know Joe is looking down and saying, I found my messenger. And he couldn't have had a son that has done any more than Arnold. Thank you, Arnold.
Very good, man.
You sure?